It's going.
Hello and welcome to this week's video of KevinandFred.com talking about the Shift book. So my name's Fred Weaver. I'm the other half of Kevin and Fred. They refer to me as the eye candy. I think that's why I'm here.
Wow. Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's get down to business. So we're talking about Shift, and this week's video is about tactic number 8.
Yep.
Is that right?
Out from the competition.
Do you want to hide behind your book right now and pretend that you don't know the video's playing? Cool. Jeff Reyes loves when you do that. All right, go ahead.
Just for you, buddy. Seller staging tactics,
Yes.
or strategies, I should say. So this is about standing out from the competition with your listing because, let's face it, in a shifted market, what do you have? You have more inventory. You've got more competition. If you're a seller trying to sell your home, fewer buyers, more homes available to buy.
Correct.
So you've got to stand out.
Yeah, and you can stand out with price, but you can also stand out by the look of the property.
Yeah, so, well, Gary's got a quote in here that he wrote on the bottom of page 157. Whenever we say price is the number one issue in getting a home sold, what we're really saying is that price must match its condition. Price and condition are irrevocably intertwined. Price means priced right for what you get, and overpriced means overpriced for what you get. It's simple.
It is simple, and it also is going to change from week to week and month to month and day to day, because in a shifted market, right, sometimes you think you're flat, and then you look up all of a sudden, and you're looking at the wrong comps. You're looking at the solds rather than looking at the active, which I know that you've talked a little bit about that in this video series, but it's a great quote.
I mean, I think the point of this tactic is, at the end of the day, your listings need to stand out from everyone else's. this is something that we discovered in our listing process over the last few years, right?
Well, you brought me on here, right, to basically
talk about how I sucked at listings, Yeah,
I mean, everybody needs evidence and a witness to tell our audience how much you sucked at listings for the longest time.
I did.
You were terrible.
I did, until we came up with what we did. We call it the Big Four, is what we call it.
And if it worked for us, it absolutely must be a good strategy.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we can actually sell houses in a regular market, then obviously you can too, by standing out from the competition. So for us, a Big Four absolutely includes staging. That is the first step in our listing process.
Correct.
The next step is professional photography. Not like your iPhone or you went out and got a good camera, but hiring a professional photographer. Listen, your client hired a professional realtor. Why don't you hire a professional photographer?
Yeah.
That's step number 2. The step number 3 in our Big Four is to let's get a floor plan made, because we want to understand. I always called it recreating the new home buying process, because when you go to a new home community, the houses look great. They're staged. They've got floor plans there. You can take a copy of them to go with you. So we put those in all of our listings. And the fourth one was kind of a cool one that we got from our buddy Steve Valentine, which was custom for sale signs. Like, why not create a for sale sign that actually is an advertisement for that home, not for your mug, like your face.
Yeah, and that's what seller staging looks like. It's differentiating yourself, right?
Yeah.
I need to adjust this. It's kind of hard, but we're actually cutting off your ears, which is not easy to do.
That's not easy to do.
No, so
ears are not exactly small.
Let me fix that. But no, one other point I want to make on Tactic 8 is it's our buddy Matt Fedek is actually the one that taught us this. I don't know if he came up with it. He stole it from somebody else, but he talks a lot about how the first showing in this day and age actually happens online.
Yeah.
Right? And the differentiator there is that most people are starting their home search online, and if they don't like something by the way that it looks online with the pictures, they automatically eliminate it.
Yes.
And so this standing out strategy, if you will, comes into play in this day and age, even more so than it did in 2000 and whatever, 7, 8, 9 when this book was written.
Yep.
7 years later, it's even a bigger deal, because if you can't attract somebody to that house online,
they're never
going to walk through the front door. Walking through the front door is actually the second showing you're going to get as a seller.
Yeah, so tactic 8, stand out from the competition. Have a seller staging strategy. Don't just list your properties like everybody else. Actually have a strategy to stand out from the rest of the competition and get your listing sold.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for having me on today. This was great.
You're not welcome back.
Thank you.
This video went 4 minutes.
I appreciate it.
See you guys later.